get to connect with Talanton, and why did you actually look them up on?
Okay. Well, you start a business and it comes a point where you have kind of established your foundations.
Yes.
You have proven your concept, and you would like now to expand, your footprint. So at that point of scaling,
Yes.
I then, was attending a few investor conferences, and about 3-4 years ago, I met up with some of the folk at Talanton in one of those investor conferences in Dallas, and we got talking. They spent a lot of time understanding my business, the impact that we have with this business, and that led to a first investment by Talanton.
Wow.
And so that has enabled us to start on the expansion program.
Yes.
Of course, there's a lot more we would like to do.
Sure.
So we are hoping that many more investors come on board through Talanton. So,
what's
this
the
is just the
philosophy
beginning.
of this place, Miss Prisca? Why set up a school? Why do this work?
Well, I think in a nutshell, I would say, we want to nurture greatness and godliness in our learners.
Greatness and godliness. Did you hear that? Okay.
I think she can say it better than me. Can you?
We want to nurture greatness and godliness.
Oh,
Lovely.
yeah. So much better coming from the ones who are being nurtured to be great and godly.
Yes.
Yeah, but Bob, we believe that by nurturing that great talent in a godly way, that we actually then have a direct impact in the communities around us, around our schools, and in the country at large, because these kids will grow up to be future leaders, to be future business people.
Yeah, sure.
To be leaders in companies, and so they will be driving this nation going forward. So if we lay a great foundation, we believe that in the end we're impacting the nation as a whole.
That's great.
Yeah.
Teaching.
Yes.
Education.
Yes.
Why did Prisca get into education? Why learning? Why nurturing these children for you?
Well, Bob, I would say teaching is a calling for me.
Yeah.
I grew up with a mother who was a teacher, and I was always in awe of the impact she had on her children. To this day, they still come to visit with her and thank her for the impact. And I thought, I want to do that. I want to change communities like that. So when I finished school and was going to university, it kind of was the natural choice for me.
Super.
Because I wanted to change somebody's life as well.